Okay, so we have to evaluate x minus y plus z squared, and we were given these these repeating non-terminating decimals. So in order to do this, we've got to convert these to fractions, and we can do that by noting, for example, x equals. So just writing it as a fraction is helpful. So that's 5/100ths. That's the 0.05. And then I'm adding to that the repeating part, right? 2 thousandths, and then it's 2 10 thousandths, 200 thousandths, etc. And that's going on forever. What we want to notice is that this stuff here is an infinite geometric. That's an infinite geometric series with a common ratio equal to. So when you times to get to the next term, you're timesing by 1/10. And our first term, if I think of that that section, is just 2/1000. So x is equal to 5. Oops, let's write it a little lower. 5/100 plus, and then I get, so I'm going to use my formula, right? My formula is that the sum is the first term over 1 minus the common ratio. So I get 2/1000 divided by 1 minus the common ratio, which is 1 minus 1/10. Okay, and so this becomes 5/100 plus 2/1000, and the bottom becomes 9/10, so I'll multiply it by 10/9. So multiply by the reciprocal there, and that creates a 100. So now let's collect what we have. I have 5/100, and then I got 2/900. Getting a common denominator here. This produces 45 plus 2, so it's 47/900. All right, so x is equal to that. I'll circle that just so we don't forget. All right, let's do y. Y is 0.04 repeating. And so for y is equal to 0.04. So that's 4/100ths plus 4 thousandths plus 4 10 thousandths. Sorry, I missed a term there. 4 thousandths, and then it's 4 10 thousandths, etc. So we'll use the same formula. This is our first term divided by 1 minus the common ratio, again, is 1/10. Okay, so that gives us 4/100ths. So again, the bottom is 9/10, which I'll turn into multiplying by 10/9. That makes it 10 there. And this becomes 4/90. I'm going to write it as 40/900, only because I want it to have the same denominator as my x one, because we're going to subtract them. And then z is 0.02 repeating. If you're clever, you might notice that z is half of y, isn't it? Z has to be half of y because it's just 0.02 repeating. So let's use if you note that, note that z is just 1/2 of y. So if I just take my answer to what I had above, 40 times 900, then I get 20/900. Cool, so now I do x minus y plus z squared. All right, so x minus y plus z, and then squaring it. So x is 47/900 minus 40/900. And then I add z. And then I'm going to square that. So 47 minus 47 plus 20 is 27/900. And I'm squaring that, so that's going to be hard to square. Maybe I can reduce. So I think 9 goes into both of these, right? 9 goes into 27 3 times, and 9 goes into 900 10 times. So this is 3/10 squared, which is 9 over wait, sorry, 9 goes into that 100 times, right? So, so it's 300 squared, so it's 9 over 1, and then squaring 100, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, we can write that, or you can write it as point 0, 1, 2, 3, so 3 zeros, right? This is 9, 9 ten thousandths. 10 hundred thousandths, 10 thousandths, okay? So either of these should be fine.